Hi friends, welcome to Winky's channel. In the previous video, we have learned about the th tag and a few more attributes of the table tag. Today we are going to learn about Rowspan and Colspan. So you might be thinking, what is Rowspan and what is Colspan? So first let's understand what is Rowspan and what is Colspan, and then we'll learn how to do it. So let me open Microsoft Excel, and I have created a sample table here, and the same table I have created using HTML, and this is the table which I have created using HTML. This is created very simply. So let me explain how I created this. So I just kept a table tag. I gave border equal to 1, cell spacing equal to 0, width equal to 50%, height equal to 100%, align equal to center, and this is a new attribute. It is border color, and I specified the border color as black. You can specify it as anything, and I gave different TRs, and for all the TRs I gave align equal to center, and all the TDs contain the alphabet A, and additionally I have given text equal to maroon, so text color will be maroon. And this HTML code resulted in this table. And now let's learn what is Rowspan and what is Colspan. So let's go back to Microsoft Excel, and this is a sample table. So Rowspan and Colspan are used to merge cells. Generally in Excel, to merge any two cells, we select both the cells, right click, and then choose the merge and center option. So here it will give a prompt, and we have to click on OK, and then the cells will be merged like this. So how to do the same using HTML? That is through Rowspan and Colspan. Colspan is for merging two different columns like how we did now, and Rowspan is for merging two different rows. So let's go to Sublime Text and let's learn how to do this. So first let's merge two columns. So here we have merged two columns. So we have merged the A column and the B column. So let's go to Sublime Text, and here let's go to the first row and the first TD. So the first cell should be merged with the next cell. So we have to give Colspan for the first TD in the first TR. So for the first TD in the first TR, let me give Colspan. So let me give Colspan, and then the value of the Colspan should be the number of cells which we want to merge. Here I have merged two cells. So here let me give Colspan equal to 2. So we have to remove one of the TD because this represents two cells. According to the rule of HTML tables, every row should have the same number of columns. So this doesn't follow that rule. TD Colspan equal to 2 indicates that this line represents two columns. So this line is two columns and the other three. So total 5 columns here, and the rest all have 4 columns. So it will look a bit weird if we don't remove one. So let's see how it will look. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now you can see that it looks a bit weird. There is a lot of empty space here. So let's go back to Sublime Text and let's remove one of the TD. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now we can see that we have gotten the same output as Microsoft Excel. You can see that we have obtained the same output in Google Chrome as well as Microsoft Excel. So let's also merge these both here, the next two. So let's go to Sublime Text, and for the next one also let's copy the Colspan equal to 2 attribute, and let's paste it for the next column as well, and let's remove the last column. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now we can see that these both are merged. If we want to merge 3 columns, we have to give colspan equal to 3. So I want to merge all of these. So let me give colspan equal to 4. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. You can see that all the 4 are merged into one single row. Now let's learn about Rowspan. So Rowspan is used to merge rows. So let me select the third row and the fourth row. I have only selected the first cell, and now let me right click and then let me choose merge and center option, and here let me click OK. And now you can see that the contents of the third row and the fourth row are merged. So let's do the same using HTML. So let's go to Sublime Text and let's merge the third row and the fourth row. So let me give Rowspan attribute for the first column in the third row. So let me give Rowspan equal to 2. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now you can see that it looks a bit weird. So let's remove one of the TD. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now we can see that another TD was also removed. So this is not the correct way. So let's undo our changes and let's remove one TD from the next row. Now let's save our changes and refresh the browser. Now we can see that it looks perfect. So if we give Rowspan equal to 2, we have to subtract 1 from the Rowspan attribute. So let's subtract 1 from 2. So if we subtract 1 from 2, we'll get the answer as 1. So we have to remove one column from the next row. And you can see that we have gotten a perfect result as we have gotten in Microsoft Excel. Friends, hope you have understood clearly about Rowspan and Colspan. You try to create a table in Microsoft Excel and try to create the similar type of table in HTML. This will help you get familiar with the table tag and the other tags and attributes related to table tag. Bye friends.